So this is Mother Teresa's house. It's just unbelievably beautiful. What's it like in Skopje, North Macedonia? Well, let's go find out. Yo, what's up with it, guys? So we are in Skopje. The plan was to head over to Kosovo tomorrow, but now we're hearing we may need a PCR test, so that might be off the table. We're waiting to hear back from the Airbnb on the Kosovo side. They're gonna let us know. The taxi guy is saying we need a PCR test, but the website from us.gov is saying we don't. So it's very, very confusing. We're gonna go try to get some information. The lady over on the Kosovo side is looking for us to try to get us some details, and we may or may not be able to go into Kosovo tomorrow. If we can't, we're gonna go back into Albania, and we're gonna hit a couple more cities in Albania before we go back to Tirana, but we'll see what happens, I guess, you know. For now, we're gonna go enjoy what Skopje has to offer. We're gonna go check out the fortress. There's a lot of stuff to see, so we're looking forward to it. So this is Mother Teresa's house. This is on the walking street near where our Airbnb is. It's more like Mother Teresa's villa than house. It's a pretty impressive little property here. This is just down the street from our Airbnb, so we've been using it kind of as a landmark to find our way back whenever we go wandering away from this walking street and the main square. Over here, guys, is the main walking street that we're staying off of. And you've got a little bit further ahead the square with the Alexander the Great statue. So we'll go have a stroll over there. We'll take a look at the river, the stone bridge, and then we'll head over into the old bazaar and see what that's all about. All right, guys, here is the giant square next to our Airbnb. That is the Alexander the Great statue. I can't even tell you how crazy it was here last night. Just freaking awesome, man. There was people everywhere. Everything was lit. This whole square was just alive with energy. That building there, I guess it's a casino. It was completely lit up. This kind of older architecture mixed in with some of the newer stuff. I mean, there's just, I don't even know how to explain how beautiful this place is. I'm not even sure the GoPro does it justice. But there's statues everywhere, and this square is absolutely incredible. So yeah, this Alexander the Great statue is enormous. I mean, it is absolutely gigantic, and it's beautiful. I mean, you know, since this is our first time living in Europe, you know, obviously, I'm sure there's a lot of things we're gonna see that are impressive, but this is one of the first that I've seen that's absolutely, like, awe-inspiring. It's unbelievable. Look at the detail on this, guys. I mean, this is surreal. But yeah, the square here, we had breakfast over here earlier as well. This is a really cool spot, man, for a centerpiece of the city. We're kind of glad that we took the Airbnb we did, because the walking street we're staying on is just next to this square. Over there is the giant arch. You guys can probably see that in the background. The architecture over here is beautiful. I wasn't really necessarily expecting Skopje to be this beautiful, but this is really an amazing place. You know, I really like how in Europe they utilize these squares as public space. It's really, really amazing. I guess, you know, you do have some stuff like this when we were living in Vietnam, like Nguyen Hue Street in Saigon, but I don't think it comes close. I mean, like I said, even the GoPro, I don't think necessarily does this justice. This is just an incredibly crazy, beautiful open space right in the heart of Skopje. All right, guys, we are heading over to the other side of the river. We're gonna cross the I Bridge, and we're gonna go check out some of these beautiful buildings on the other side, and then go have a walk through the old bazaar.
So the I Bridge is in the middle. To the left is the stone bridge.
So that's the stone bridge, guys.
Yeah.
That's what we walked over last night in the dark.
Yes, it's very dark.
Yeah.
And I think past this boat is going to be the art bridge.
Yeah, and the next one is the art bridge. I think there's several more bridges, but I think those are kind of like the significant ones. So we're gonna go have a stroll over and see what we see. But so far, guys, I can't stress to you how beautiful this city is. It's just unbelievably beautiful. All right, guys, we are on the I Bridge. We're crossing the river. I'll show you guys the river itself. There's like a big boat docked over here. It's pretty cool.
You see the white bridge over there? That's the art.
The white bridge on the other side is the art. We'll try to get up and show you guys.
Wow.
So I guess you can kind of see it in the distance there. That's the art bridge. And then on this side, this is the stone bridge.
Stone bridge, yeah.
So this is definitely one of the most beautiful places that I've definitely ever been.
Yeah. Most beautiful bridges.
Yeah.
Like, wow. Like walking bridges.
Yeah,
Amazing.
This is just unbelievably beautiful. I mean, like I don't even know how to describe it. I'm so impressed with Skopje. All right, guys, we are gonna head over now to the old bazaar. I still can't get over how many statues there are. Everywhere you look, there is a statue. I think it's fair to call this the city of statues for sure. I gotta say, guys, I'm pretty impressed. Skopje is really beautiful. We've had pretty good food since we've been here. But it does feel kind of empty, doesn't it? Like
very empty and very spread out.
Yeah, like I could see having a bike here being a big advantage. Like either like a pedal bike or a motorbike or even a car. It seems like it would be kind of a good place for that. Look at the size of these beams, guys. This is crazy. Again, for us, it's our first time in Europe, so if we're geeking out a little bit on how cool everything is, it's because we haven't really seen things like this that much, you know? Obviously, there's some grand buildings in New York, and growing up in New York, I have seen some pretty cool architecture, but Europe is on a different level. This is absolutely crazy. So we walked through here last night, guys. We were trooping through the old bazaar, kind of doing the nightlife video. During the day, it's really nice to film because, look, there's like nobody here. It's totally empty, and it's just really, really beautiful. The old bazaar is just up ahead, so we're gonna go see what we find over there. We were here last night, like I said, but you know, it's very different during the day and at night when you visit someplace. So let's see what those differences are. Let's see if it's happening during the day or if it's dead. That kind of doesn't matter if it's dead because, you know, it gives us an opportunity to film the city and not have to worry too much about the crowds. So right now, we don't know if we're going to be able to get into Kosovo. We're waiting to hear back from our Airbnb that we had booked. If we have to cancel, it's going to be a bummer, but you know, because I really wanted to go, but it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, this Delta variant really is crazy. Like, it's just spreading like wildfire.
Yeah, they're saying like even 70% of some of the people that have been infected were already vaccinated, so that's kind of a troubling statistic. There's some talk that the Balkans may start to close up again in a couple weeks, that Serbia is talking about closing their border in a couple weeks. This is just hearsay and stuff that some local people have told us, so we don't know really for sure, but you know, we're thinking, you know, we were going to go through Kosovo for a couple of days and then head back to Albania, but if we can't get into Kosovo, we may just go straight back to Albania and we'll go check out one or two cities in Albania before we go back to Tirana. So that's a possibility of being on the table. It's kind of a bummer though. I really wanted to visit Kosovo. I was quite excited for it. So I guess we'll find out if we can get in or not. From what I understand, the border is open. The problem, I guess, would be they're saying that if you're not from Macedonia, you need to have a PCR test, and there's no way we can organize that. We have to be out of here by tomorrow for the Airbnb. Just wouldn't really be practical. We could stay here, I guess, a couple more nights and try to organize it. But I think if that ends up being the situation, we're just going to head back to Albania and we'll hit up a couple cities in Albania. I really hope we can get in because I've really wanted to check out Kosovo for some time, but I guess we're going to find out, aren't we? What's up, guys? So I have no idea if this is also Alexander the Great or if it's somebody else. So if you're from North Macedonia, definitely let me know because I don't actually have a clue. But this is one of the more beautiful statues and fountains that I've seen so far. So far, I gotta say, if you haven't been to Skopje, you should definitely try to come. We've really been enjoying it. It's really, really beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, the food has been pretty reasonable. We got fed 2 people this morning for $12, including tip and 2 coffees.
Yeah, and that was right in the center where we just were. So that's really cheap, if you ask me.
I mean, you know, feeding 2 people for $12, coffees and tip included, you know, in the middle of the city center is not bad at all. So it's definitely easy on the budget. And, you know, as of right now, everything in North Macedonia is totally open. So yeah, we're gonna go head over to the old Skopje Bazaar and we're gonna go see what that looks like. All right, guys, so we're back over here again. We were here last night. This is where they had that crazy gelato. This is the place, actually.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny. They have one called Snapchat. It was actually pretty good. So this is where we had a gelato last night. Is this technically the old bazaar? I don't know. Again, if you're local, you can tell me. But I know we're very close to it. We're gonna see if we can get through the old bazaar a bit and then check out the fortress. Kind of see what's going on this side of the river. It seems like there's a lot going on over here. There's some kind of a big square thing up there. Maybe we'll check that out on the way back.
Yeah, last night it was very busy, but right now it's so hot. Like, I don't know exactly, but it feels really hot. Like it's probably like 40 or something. Super dry. Yeah, the weather is crazy right now. Desert weather.
Yeah, definitely. Really, really hot. All right, here we go. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the main part of the old bazaar here. So let's go see what this looks like during the day. Take a stroll and see what we find. Guys, so we're gonna see what it looks like when we go a bit deeper. Not entirely sure how to get to the fortress, but we'll go have a stroll around and see what we see. I love these old towns, man. These things are great. Really adds a lot of character to a city. Definitely am really enjoying the Balkans so far. Pretty impressed. Oh, there, you hear the call to prayer?
Yeah. Where? Oh, there's the mosque right there.
Yeah, so it's really interesting, guys, because there's a lot of like really beautiful Orthodox churches here, but there's also a lot of really nice mosques. Like, it's a pretty multicultural kind of city. I guess like a lot of the Balkans, really. You know, I love Tirana so far. It's very cool, but this city is really something else, man. Between the architecture and here, this old town, really, really like in Skopje. This is definitely a spot I think I could go and rent an apartment for a few months and kick it. The cost of living is very reasonable. I would even argue maybe cheaper than Tirana, but locals would have to tell me because I don't really know. But What do you think of when you think of Albania? I think of opportunity. I think of a country that's open. I think of a country that wants long-stay expats, that wants people to come and invest, wants new ideas, and is looking towards the West. I think that Albania is a beautiful country with incredible landscapes that can offer a very comfortable lifestyle at a very reasonable price. We will help navigate your journey to becoming an expat in Albania. We're working with some of the top lawyers. We can help establish businesses. We can help you get your residency. We can help you get real estate. We can arrange almost any contact that you might need for the process of moving here in almost any city in the country. We will simplify the process. We'll make it a lot easier for you to move to a country that maybe in the past would have been more of a challenge. With our help, it's going to be a walk in the park.
Brush your face and wash your teeth, son.
Hey, what's up? I'm D from Canada. Hook up with the New York Nomad if you want a smooth ride into Vietnam or any Southeast Asian countries.
Hey, my name is Aaron. Get in contact with the New York Nomads. If you want to get into Vietnam, hit them up. They'll get you in securely and professionally.
Yo, this is Uncle Hollywood. I'm telling you right now, the New York Nomad got me a job. He's legit. Hit him up. Check him out.
New York Nomad set me up in Vietnam.
Yo, my man got me a job. Come to Vietnam.
Hey, what's up, guys? You thinking about coming to Vietnam? You're not sure where to start. You've heard a lot of things online. You don't know what's true. You don't know what's not. We offer a consulting service where we help you get on your feet in Vietnam. We give you advice on negotiating contracts with employers. We help you with real estate agents, visa agents that are reliable and that you can trust. And we help you get started in this amazing country and get on your feet. We help you get into different opportunities that might be more difficult for you if you were just landing in the country on your own. And we help you avoid a lot of the pitfalls and problems that you could have as a newcomer here. We provide you with reliable job recruiters, visa agents, real estate agents, and advice. If you guys are thinking about coming to Vietnam, hit us up for a consultation. We'll help you get started, help you get on your feet, and hopefully you'll love Vietnam as much as we do.